Welcome to the Weird Girls Club with Niamh
and Amy.
Now grab a cuppa
Or something stronger
and let's get into it. Okay, hello. Welcome back to the Weird Girls Club.
Hi.
Right, so this week we are going to talk some
hypothetical scenarios or questions. I have some questions here that I want to ask Niamh.
Oh my god, I'm nervous.
I'm
actually
we were
nervous.
around they're not too serious. It's just like conversation starters, and I mean we could ask like 2 questions and then go into our lovely tangents and my story times.
So are these conversation starters for people you already know, or like could you just ask?
Oh well,
it's
no,
not-
they're actually like.
Yeah, I don't think you'd ask strangers them. Is that true?
No, it's more me. No, they're just completely random hypothetical ones that I mean.
I will
are
see where
never actually gonna probably ever happen in life, because it's like it's like almost like some of them are kind of like, would you rather this over this, but it's like, I mean, you're never actually gonna have to do.
love
or
a
be
bit
able
of
to-
like, would you rather this than this now?
I do. We've recently actually done some polls on Instagram.
Yeah, so if you've seen them, I hope you've answered.
Yeah.
There was a good few responses and like surprisingly mixed responses.
There were some that I was looking at and I was like, oh my god, people would do that, or people like that over that.
Like
and
people would, like there was one of them was like, would you rather be sad and happy or sad and famous in the 1920s sad and famous in the 1920s or happy and poor in the 1950s, and a lot of people said they would rather be sad and famous.
saw that, but you know,
And I accidentally, when I voted myself on my own personal page because I wanted to answer them. I accidentally pressed sad and famous.
I think I seen that actually, and I was like, what? I was not. But do you know what? Them ones that you did, the would you rather ones, I found them hard. Like I also did them because I love a good would you rather.
Oh my god! Like if you're ever thinking about doing a would you rather, they're hard. It's hard
like,
to come up with.
They were
things.
hard ones. I was like, I actually don't know. I think the one I dwelled the most about was whether I'd have Adele's voice or Beyonce's dance moves.
Oh, Aaron picked Beyonce's dance moves.
So did I.
Like he doesn't have Instagram, so he just like I showed him, and I was like, "Are you for real? Have you heard me sing? You would rather me dance like Beyonce than have me have Adele's voice?"
Did you pick Adele's voice?
Damn right, I picked Adele's voice
I couldn't. I was like, I don't know what to do, so I picked Beyonce's dance moves.
because you can have Beyonce's dance moves, but it doesn't mean you have Beyonce's confidence to do the dance moves.
That's what I was saying. That's
So-
where my head goes. I think about them too deeply. So I was like, right, Adele's voice. I'm like, how many people can be that famous with that voice? Not many. That's why there's only Adele. So I was like, I'll just have Beyonce's dance moves and I can just light up the room at a party or something.
Like I don't even want to light up the room. I just want to sound good in the freaking shower.
But yeah, because now I'm thinking I'd actually rather Adele's voice because I can learn how to dance, but I can't learn how to sing like that.
I know, because it's
I'll
a natural
change my
talent.
mind.
Like,
I'll
come
change my
on.
mind.
Like, no, don't get me wrong. I love Beyonce, and
Oh,
I wish.
if it had been
do I
Beyonce-
wish I could have both? Yeah, I didn't have an option for both, but
Yeah.
like, if I sang like Adele, I would not be talking. I'd be singing every word,
Oh,
and I'd come
same.
in and I'd be like onto you, and I'd be like,
Hello.
hello.
Oh god.
that was on point. That wasn't even planned.
Synchronized. But yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I would have Adele's voice, because if it had been like Beyonce's voice, 100% I would have, like if it had just been Adele's voice or Beyonce's voice, I would have went for Beyonce every single day. Love both of them, but
Yeah.
B is queen.
Oh my god, I feel like I want to get up and start dancing and singing now.
I know.
But actually, before we even start the podcast, this is probably a good time to tell people that if you...
If I know what you're gonna say.
Do you?
I think so. Go on, say.
I was going to say this is a good time for people to get up and get a cuppa or something to drink before we actually dive into these hypothetical questions. Is that... Oh my god, is it hypothetical?
Oh my god, you did! Go, you! We just high-fived in case you couldn't pick. It didn't pick.
It wasn't a booty slap. It was just a high five.
Yeah, that was real. But that's actually not what I thought you were going to say. Now I can't remember what I thought you were going to say. Oh shit, I lost it. I lost it.
Right, well, now's the time to go get your cup of tea, your cup of coffee.
Sorry, I know what you were going to say, but do grab something to drink, because we're
sipping
going to
on
get
our
into it
Starbucks.
now. But I just want to let you know that there is a girl on YouTube that does workouts to Disney songs, and that's what I thought Niamh was going to say, because we were kind of talking about dancing.
Yes.
And the last time that Niamh was up with me, we had her on the telly and we were just like, oh my god, this is like the type of workout
I think
for me.
it's the best thing I ever bestowed upon
yeah, like
you.
I never thought about it, and the fact that she played like good classic Disney songs.
Yeah, like some Mulan,
Frozen, like,
some Hercules Throne. There was
Lizzie
even
McGuire movie, the song.
Like, and do you remember we actually had the telly on mute and she was on, but there was one dance move they were doing and I was like, that's High School Musical.
It looked like she was like dancing the ball and we were like High School Musical, and we just broke out into the song from this scene in the bleeding.
It was like,
gym.
You gotta work.
Yeah.
Work. Yeah, and I am doing
that.
Like,
gotta get my head in the game.
Gotta
get in the song. That one, yeah. Jesus, I am a great singer.
Right, let's jump into these questions.
Yeah, so, first question.
I'm nervous.
Oh, also, follow us on Instagram to take part in the polls.
Oh, yeah, like,
we're going to do them weekly, maybe twice a week.
Yeah, maybe twice a week. I think there'd be like polls, like simple polls, like just like pink or grey, like, you know, that kind of thing.
Some like this or that, or, and then would you rather, and then we can talk about them and discuss who's a weirdo and who's not. No, I'm joking. But what
if they're weird, then happy days because they're thinking.
Yeah, weird
girls club.
How weird are we all? But because then we'll talk about what we would rather and kind of
and our thought process behind these. We take these very seriously.
Yeah, I do. I take these really seriously.
But you know what? I'm actually so happy that like there was a mixed response because I was like, oh my god, because usually you kind of know what people are gonna.
Some of them were like 47% said this and 50%.
Like some of them are really close, and then some of them were the complete opposites. Yeah. Like Adele won. Just letting everyone know it. Like people wanted Adele's voice more than Beyonce's dance moves.
Because they probably thought about it more than I did. Thinking I can learn how to dance, but I can't learn how to sing.
Yeah.
Them
plus, I don't feel like dancing around and getting sweaty.
I know, but Beyonce just moves.
Oh
she
no,
she's different.
Unbelievable. Like I'm sorry, but that Super Bowl performance cannot be topped. Like, no, right, let's jump into these questions.
First question. See who. Right, if you answer these in your head back home, like if you're listening as well,
or comment on the post.
Yeah, let us know on Instagram. You can DM us what you would do, or you'll know.
Or we might put them up as polls.
Oh yeah, we could. Well, no, you need an answer for them. Some of them could be polled, but right, first one. If you could have dinner with anyone, dead or alive, who would you pick? You can have like max 5 people if you can't pick just one. It's like you're around the dinner table or you're at the table with these people at the Met Gala.
Oh my God. The Met Gala?
Wherever. You're just at a dinner table.
These are things I need a few days to like.
I have my answer for this. I actually wrote down in my notes, but I have 5 people. There was 2 that I thought of straight away that I was like, yeah, definitely.
Let me hear them. You go first.
Right, so I'll go first. You think about it.
Right.
So I'd have Walt Disney.
He would have been one of mine.
He's like number 1. He was the first person invited.
I'd love them there just to think of like his thought process. Like
my list is completely random.
But
they are all celebrity-ish. Like I never thought of like me nanny or something.
No. Oh no, like when you said like I thought celebrity straight away.
Yeah, like idols or whoever.
But like put it this way, if it was between family members and famous people, you're gonna pick family members like hands down. Like, but
I mean, I could have dinner with them when I go home.
No, I mean the ones that have passed.
Yeah, well, there's only like around 3 seats at the table for them, so just like
exactly. But like hands down, you'd already pick family members. But for this question, it's famous.
Yeah,
people.
like someone I can't think of the word. Someone like your idol or you look up to or you just really like or you think they'd be interesting to talk to because you're gonna be sitting there for a night talking to them. Like if you could ask them questions, whatever. So mine is Walt Disney. I'm not even gonna explain who he is because you should just know who he is.
The clue was Disney.
Yeah. I'm obsessed with him. Like I think he's actually an idol of mine. Like I love him. Cause,
do you know what? I'm so glad we know each other because I'm come on, I got engaged in Disneyland. Or Disney. Disneyland. Wasn't it? Orlando is Disney.
Disney World.
Disney World. That's the one I was looking for. So we're both on the same page. We're both obsessed with Disney. So
right. Second person is Robin Williams. Mrs. Doubtfire.
Can we not talk about him? Like that gets me so emotional.
We're moving on quick.
With that.
But he would be there. Tim Burton, the film director. Like some of my favorite movies are just him.
He's
like his
so
whole
good.
Aesthetic, Alice in Wonderland. Like,
and he's so weird. So I even like him more. Like,
imagine him, Robin Williams, and Walt Disney sitting around a dinner table. Can you imagine the conversation?
Yeah, but can you imagine just Robin Williams like walking in, just being like, "Hello, Vietnam."
That's what I'm saying. Like,
oh my God, look at the spikes. I'm gonna have to edit that.
Sorry for your eardrums. Sorry for your eardrums.
Robin Williams and hold back.
Right. So far, Walt Disney, Robin Williams, Tim Burton, myself at dinner. Then we would have Mr. Kanye West.
Oh, that's an interesting one. That was Jesus. That's a jump.
See, it went there because they were actually all like film type people. So then I can't wait for you to hear me laugh. That was a jump. Kanye West, he's one of my favorite artists.
Welcome to the good life.
Yeah, like one of my favorite artists. I do really like him. He has some.
What are you talking about? He's Jesus.
Yeah, he is God. I am a God. That song, so good. But yeah, I'm a big fan of him. Don't care how basic it is. I do really like him. And his good songs. And then Sarah Jessica Parker would be the last one.
What? That took like a freaking roundabout turn. What the hell?
Yeah. Well, because I was looking at my list and I was like, there's not one woman on that list.
Oh my God.
And do you know what?
I'm going to make sure mine are all women now.
Yeah, and I felt really bad, but I was like, these are people I do want to meet. And obviously, 2 of them have passed away, so I cannot meet them. But
hold on, what was the question?
If you could have dinner with 5 people, well, max 5 people, you don't have to pick 5 people.
I thought they were all dead.
Who would they be, dead or alive? So
you have an unfair advantage because you've had time to think.
I always think about this question. I'm like, who would I like to meet? Like, I went through the process of like Michelle Obama, Katie Taylor, like people like that. But it's like,
yeah, I don't necessarily think I'd have a sport. Maybe because I'm not.
I don't know. I couldn't.
Crazy into sports.
I felt bad that I couldn't think of a woman. Like, I think because I couldn't pick a woman. Like, I was like, I'd have dinner with Beyonce, Rihanna, Nicki Minaj. Like, they're people I really like.
Yeah, like,
and other women and whoever. It's like I couldn't narrow it down.
Plus, you want, like, if I'm gonna pick,
and I wanted a variety. Well, they're all TV people except for Kanye. But like, I wanted a variety of different personalities.
Yeah, but like, you want someone who isn't. Like, is this bad saying not too high up, like too famous? Because I wouldn't feel comfortable. Like, one of my worst fears in life is famous people.
Really?
Ask anyone. I will run for the hills if I'm near someone famous. It's a thing I have. I don't know why. No, I will not talk to them.
I think you actually told me this before.
I am terrified of famous people. Like, I don't. So
like, do you think you just get nervous or like what?
What do you walk up and say? Like,
my thing is, I wouldn't walk up and say, like, as if I saw Beyonce walk down the street, I would die, and I'd love a picture and I'd love to go up and talk to her, but I just wouldn't.
I couldn't. I just couldn't. I'd run. Like, it's not. I don't. It's just weird. Like, can everyone explain their fears? Probably not. They're irrational fears.
I suppose.
So, like, I'd need someone at a dinner party that I would feel comfortable sitting beside and having a conversation, who's down to earth.
Yeah. But do you think Beyonce's down to earth?
No, she is, but I'd be like, oh my God, you're a queen.
Yeah.
Like, I can't talk to you.
Yeah,
but
you can take that out of the situation at dinner. Like, you're obviously on a level with these other famous people.
If I'm having some drinks, I think she's very mellow. Like, Beyonce's really mellow. Like, chill. Like, we're Irish. We have a few drinks. We're like, woo!
Yeah. But she doesn't really show much of her personality, so you'd never know.
Yeah, she could be a
I would actually love to have her at the dinner table as well. Maybe she can be at the dinner table and I'll just be the chef and waiter. They can all talk and I'll just.
Do you know who I think would be really good? I'll wait for mine.
No, well, mine's I've said my 5. So to round it up: Walt Disney, Robin Williams, Tim Burton, Kanye West, and Sarah Jessica Parker.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Because I'm just obsessed with her life in Sex and the City. Like, I just that whole New York. She spent all her money on clothes and shoes. Like, that's just me.
But would you invite Kerry Bradshaw or Sarah Jessica Parker? Because apparently Sarah Jessica Parker is very not the nicest person. Well, a bit like, remember your woman, the whole Samantha scandal?
Yeah, but all the rest of the cast came out and said they didn't know what she was talking about. So now I think they're making either another film or they're doing like a reboot special series. I don't know, they're all doing that now, and she's not in it.
Sarah Jessica Parker and Matthew Broderick have, I can't talk. Matthew Broderick, her husband, have a house up in Donegal.
Yeah, I don't know.
Didn't they actually kill 2 people here?
What?
Yeah, they gone to a car crash and killed 2 Irish people.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was in Donegal. Like, I'm pretty sure. If I'm nearly percent, yeah, it was a big bad car crash.
I have no idea.
Yeah, we'll have to Google that. But
I think I'd want her at the dinner table to ask her, can she maybe make a spin-off series of Sex and the City and have me in it as like Carrie Bradshaw's niece or something. That's
assistant. Remember in the movie, Jennifer Hudson's our assistant.
She's Carrie Bradshaw's assistant? In what movie?
Have you ever seen it? I haven't seen the series, so I couldn't help you. But the movies, Jennifer Hudson
But
and she's from New Orleans.
Oh my God, yes. Sorry.
So she's gone to New Orleans, start family. She needs a new assistant. That could be you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, these are things I think about. Like, imagine there was a new Sex and City show.
The movies are really good.
And I could be in it. But like, I've never acted in my life. Right. So what have you thought of who you would have on yours?
I think we have some of the same. I think I definitely have Walt Disney.
Right, Cap.
See,
this is why I wanted you to go first to see what yours were. Because
I would have put Walt
now
Disney.
I feel like they're swayed by.
Yeah.
Because we are very similar, and I can totally see like you would pick Walt Disney.
Yeah, 100%. I'd probably pick Walt Disney. I'd pick Audrey Hepburn.
Oh, that's a good one.
I love Audrey Hepburn. No, I'm not one of the girlos that like has Audrey Hepburn t-shirts and posters and hasn't seen one of our films. I actually like love Audrey Hepburn.
Name 3 movies. Go.
Oh my God, Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Oh, okay.
2 for the Road and Funny Face.
I cannot confirm any of them except for Breakfast at
You
Tiffany's.
can Google it right now.
No, it's okay. I believe you. Audrey Stan. Also, Niamh did not know what Stan meant. We put it in. Well, I put it in the caption of one of our Instagram posts, and she had to Google what Stan meant.
Yeah, I was like, is she just spelling a word wrong that she's supposed to be typing?
No. She's not with the times.
Here.
She did not have an M&M phase.
No. Who else? Right. Walt Disney, Audrey Hepburn.
So that's 2. You don't have to have 5. If there's just 3 people, like whoever.
I'd probably, do you know what? Who I think would be the crack at a dinner party if they got like. Well, I think they're pretty like. I think Adele is the crack.
Yeah.
Yeah. See that laugh that she has. Like, oh my God! Like, people are going to think I'm Adele obsessed.
No,
I'm actually not
so
Adele
funny.
obsessed, but she seems like a good time.
Do you ever see when she got drunk at like the Brit Awards or something, then had to perform the closing song and she was like locked?
No.
Oh, it was funny. It was from when Hello came out. Like, she had got drunk at it, but she just seems actually like a real funny, bubbly person.
Yeah, I think she's hilarious.
That's a good one.
Who else? I'd probably pick Tom Segura.
I don't know who that is.
He's a comedian. He is seriously hilarious.
That's a good one, a comedian. Well, it's Robin Williams.
Robin Williams as well. Like, because I don't want to pick the exact same as you. Yeah. So, if I'm assuming I'm invited to your dinner party.
Well, no, there's only room for 6 people.
Well, no, pull up a 7. Well, I can pick another different 5.
You can be the waitress. You can serve us, and I'll serve at yours.
No,
because you're there in the conversations. But yeah, I said
so you can't pull a chair over for your friends.
We only have a 6-seater dining table. There's 5 celebrities and me.
Well, I didn't pick you
on
your lap. I don't care.
We could just pretend we're conjoined twins.
Fucking swing from the chandelier. I don't care. Yeah, so I'll pick different 5.
Right. Yeah.
Well, keep Walt Disney in there because he's just, he's Walt Disney. Who did I pick? Walt Disney, Adele,
you said Walt
Audrey
Disney,
Hepburn.
Audrey Hepburn, and Adele. So you've 3 so far.
Sonia O'Sullivan. Mind joking.
Oh my God! You should have seen my face. Molly Malone.
Oh my God, these are actually like, you go blank, don't you?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to. Because I mean, I wrote these like the other day, but I always think about that. I'm like, who would I genuinely
Johnny
like?
Depp.
Who?
Johnny Depp.
You said Donny Depp. No,
I didn't. I'm gonna listen to this back.
No, do you know what? I had him on mine as well, but I wanted. Oh my God, I'm not turning my mic off, but I turned it straight back on. Whoops. Because when I was first thinking, I was like, I'd have Tim Burton, Johnny Depp, and your one. What is her name? I'm gone blank now.
Helen thing.
Yeah, Helen Elena Roneman, whatever her name is. She used to go out with
Tim Burton. She was married to him, wasn't she?
They were married for years. But I like had them 3 on it. I was like, right, they're kind of like 3 of the same people, but I am obsessed with Johnny Depp.
Mad when I think of her? I think of, you know, the song in Sweeney Todd, like, these are the worst pies in London. Did you ever see that bit? Did you ever see Sweeney Todd?
No.
Never seen Sweeney Todd? Oh my God.
I don't think so.
You and Aaron need to have a freaking film night or something. He's never seen it either. What the hell? You never seen the Sweeney Todd where he's the barber and he slits their throats?
No, never. When I think of her, I just think of or in the Harry Potter film after she killed Sirius Black and she's skipping off singing I killed Sirius Black, and she's like, that's what I think of, and I'm like, bitch.
What else is she in?
She's in The Crown. Recently she's in like a lot.
She's in so much.
She's in so many Tim Burton movies. She's like the Queen of Hearts in Alice in Wonderland.
Oh yeah.
Isn't she? No.
She plays an Irish woman in Oceans, the girls, Oceans 11.
Yeah, Oceans 8. She's like the designer in that. She's in loads of films and loads of like Tim Burton movies as well.
She's great. She's really good. Is she in? No, she's not. I was going to say, the remake of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I don't think she's in that.
No, I don't think so.
No. Right, so I have Walt Disney, Audrey Hepburn.
You have Walt Disney, Audrey Hepburn, and Johnny Depp. I'm definitely gay crashing your dinner.
Who else? What the hell?
Right, you've one more. Well, you don't need to pick one, but like, then there's room for me at the table. You're 60.
I'm definitely picking 5 now. You can wait on us. Who else would I pick? Do you know who I'd actually pick?
Who?
I think I'd pick Frank Sinatra, and I'd ask him, were you part of the murder of Marilyn Monroe? He's dead. He's not going to lie to me now.
What? Frank Sinatra?
Yeah. Are you not with the times?
No. Well, they're clearly not with the times when that was how many years ago she died?
Yeah. But the suspicion is because he was very good friends with Marilyn Monroe, bought her a dog and everything.
Right, Niamh just did
quotation, like very good friends. Obviously, they were sleeping together or whatever. That she had secrets about the mafia because he was in the mafia, and she had secrets about the presidency. So there's always rumors that it could have been the mafia that killed her, or it could have been the presidencies that killed her.
Okay, or the overdose. Was that not what I was actually?
No, they can't determine how she died.
Oh, they can't. Oh, okay, I never actually looked into it.
And I know all this because my sister here is like obsessed with was obsessed like with Marilyn Monroe, so she had all like the books and like stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I knew like the conspiracy theories about like the president.
No, they had tablets and all on the table, but they couldn't find any of the tablets in her stomach.
Oh,
it was like a setup. Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. It's actually her death is like so interesting. Like it's like.
Would you not invite her to the table then and ask her? Because what Frank Sinatra just says no.
Because I just wouldn't like. I've nothing against Marilyn Monroe, but like I just wouldn't be in the mood of her being like, like I'm just no. I'd like at least Frank Sinatra can go up and sing me a few fucking tunes. Yeah,
but she can sing as well. She can be like, happy birthday.
Oh no, I'll pass.
Mr. President,
Mrs. Niamh. No, I'm alright. Because at least I like Frank Sinatra, so.
Yeah.
I have
that was
one
your 5.
No, it wasn't. That's 4.
You had Walt Disney, Audrey Hepburn, Adele, Johnny Depp, and Frank Sinatra.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't have another one. I don't know. Maybe Frank Sinatra might get the boot.
Yeah, see, that's why I was saying. Because imagine
I'm happy with the first 4.
Imagine he was just like, no, it genuinely wasn't me, and then you have no answers, and then he sings you. Does he sing "Fly Me to"? Is that him? I know he sings "Let It Snow." That's actually one of my favorite Christmas songs.
Dean Martin sings a lot of the songs too.
Yeah, probably.
He sings like "That's Amore." Dean Martin. Frank Sinatra's more like. Yeah, like
he sings "Let It Snow, Let It Snow," like the original one. But
oh my god! If anyone knows me, they're gonna be like, "Why didn't you say this person?" Because they know Michael Bublé. I am obsessed with Michael Bublé. Michael Bubble. Oh yeah.
Right, so
have him.
So
because
are you kicking Sinatra out and having Bublé? Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I am, because I actually like Michael Bublé and he's still alive, so I wouldn't have to be like, because I think the majority of mine are, I think 3 are dead.
You had none of your people are dead. Well,
Walt Disney, Audrey Hepburn's dead.
Yeah, that's it. You had Adele, Michael Bublé, and then Johnny Depp. They're all still alive.
That's grand. I'm happy with them.
As of recording this podcast.
And you know what?
After
this, I'm going to think of a whole different 5.
I know, that's why I'm like thinking there. Right. So
can we not have like a giant dinner party with all this? Imagine.
Right. Well, I've just gave you an option to see who you'd like to talk to, so we can have a big party.
Imagine
COVID. Like,
well, I wouldn't be talking to any of them because I'm afraid of famous people.
Yeah, you'd need me there to be in the corner and be like, stop shots. I'd like setting off a Sambuca alarm,
tequila and everything.
Right. So there's our people. What is the next one?
These are making me nervous because it's actually hard. Like I don't like.
I know. Right. This is a more easier one to answer. Would you rather speak every language, like you're fully fluent in every language in the whole world, or have the ability to talk to animals, like sea creatures, every type of animal you can talk to, goldfish, birds, lions?
Oh, that's hard.
Oh, I know my answer.
I think I would
Not because I've been looking at these questions for about 4
But like
days
if you
now.
spoke every language, you can make so much money. Like so much money being a translator. But then again, if I had a
would you
pet,
actually want that? Like,
but imagine being able to walk in like in Italy and just be like, "Arrivederci."
no, I genuinely would love to be able to speak every language in the whole world, but I don't. I mean, it's only going to benefit me visiting other countries and being able to order.
No, I'm making me answer. I want to be able to speak with animals.
Glad I could sway it because that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, because if I get a dog, I'm gonna be like, if you better hold that toilet because I'm not bringing you out right now.
Yeah. So my thing is, right, you speak to animals. You can't learn how to do that. If you physically wanted to learn every language in the country, you can do that. Like, you just have to actually study. I know it'll take years and whatever, and it can be hard. And some languages you just won't get, and it'd be nice to just flip a switch and be able to speak every language. But you can never learn how to speak to dogs.
Oh my god, imagine walking through the zoo.
That's what. Oh my god, like.
So basically, we're like Dr. Doolittle's.
Yeah, or Eliza Thornberry. That is my goal in life. My goal in life. Darwin. Oh, my favourite show.
Tim Curry. I actually found out Tim Curry does the dad's voice. You know the fella who plays the original It.
Oh.
And the fella who's in, Home Alone 2, he's the receptionist and he walks in on the dad in the shower. Well, the blow up.
Yes.
That's Tim Curry. And he does Nigel Thornberry's voice, yeah.
I can so see that now.
Yeah.
I can actually.
When he just goes smashing. Like, that gets me. Like, I might put that in my ringtone or something.
Oh, I just love that show. And then the crossover movie they did with the Rugrats and
So
my
good.
favourite show as a kid. So, and I was like, I want to grow up and be Elijah Thornberry. Not gonna happen. But
It was such a good show. Oh.
it's great. So we're both talking to animals because that's just absolute gold. Then I can't think of an answer for this. But if you could be invisible for 24 hours, what would you do, or where would you go, or I don't know what. I actually don't know what I would do.
If you could be invisible.
Probably like rob a bank or something. To be honest with you.
Rob a bank, yeah. Ooh.
I think that's the only thing. Like, I mean, get on a plane.
I tried to
get
do-
a free holiday. Like,
I try probably to do nice stuff for people.
really, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I think I would. Like, I'd probably, like, if there was, like, I don't know. Like, I'd probably, obviously, rob a bank and then I'd go and, like, I'd probably go to, like, like, poor people's houses and, like, slip them a bit of money
Yeah, I
or
get what
something.
you mean with that.
Do you know that kind of way?
Like Robin Hood. You'd be Robin Hood for a day.
Yeah, rob the rich to save the poor.
Yeah. No, I can agree with that because I was trying to think what I would do. Like, you could go, like, to a celebrity's house, you could prank people and stuff. But I think genuinely I would just, like, fleece a bank. Like, just walk into the... But then the thing is, how would you get the money out? Like, because there's the money... Do you have an... So, yeah, all right, I'm changing
No,
it. You have an
listen.
invisibility cloak and you can put the money under it. Like,
No,
Harry
like,
Potter.
you're invisible, so the minute you put the money into your bra, it's gone. Like, it's
Yeah,
invisible.
but if I'm robbing a bank, I'm robbing millions. How big
There's
do you think...
shoes, socks, knickers, bras.
Yeah, but right, so...
Make a bun in your hair, shove a bit more money in that.
Yeah, so it's an invisibility cloak. That's what's making you invisible, right? So it's like Harry Potter.
So your
But
head's sticking out.
he puts have you ever seen Harry
I
Potter?
have.
He
I know
puts
he
the
puts it
cloak
over his
him.
head.
Yeah, but you can put the cloak. You have endless amount of cloaks for
But
24 hours.
but
They can put them
okay.
over the stuff and it'll go through the wall and you can just slide it all out. So on the cameras, it literally just looks like a glitch that the money's there and then it's not there. So you can go into the vault and I don't even know if banks have big vaults with.
They do. Why wouldn't you go to like Cartier or something?
Well, yeah, I mean, if 24 hours, I mean, banks only up the road.
I wonder what else can you do except for robbing stuff.
I know that's not patent.
Because even if you rob loads of jewellery, trying to sell it, they're gonna be like, "Where did you get
you
this?"
go to a pawn shop or you just keep
Yeah, but like say another way, that's how you can get caught in some
Yeah,
places
true.
because they're like, "This is marked as stolen." Another way, they have certain things. I'm
these
like,
serial
well,
codes.
I just
Yeah,
like
see,
found it
that's
on the
why I
side of the
wouldn't
road.
go there. Well, I'd probably go and get myself some stuff like to keep.
That's actually a hard question.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think like what would I like. The only other thing I can think of is like going to the airport and getting on a flight and getting a free flight somewhere. Like.
Oh my god, I'd love to like be a fly on the wall if I thought someone like was talking shit about me. Like
Yeah,
what
but,
you're
like,
what
you've
you're
24
really
like,
saying.
I mean, you can go there for a few minutes.
A few minutes. I'm not staying there for 24
Yeah, but
hours.
that's what I'm saying. So you've 24 hours. Like I mean, because you can't. Like if you got on a flight somewhere, you'd still have to pay for a hotel when you got there. Unless like you'd get on a flight home and have a free flight home.
Oh, so you can't fly?
You're just invisible.
Oh, I thought I could go like anywhere.
You can, but like you're invisible on the bus, you're invisible on the plane.
Yeah, but if I'm invisible, can the wind not just like sway me wherever I want?
No, you're not a feather. You're invisible.
Yeah, but I'm kind of like the wind.
You're like.
She's like the wind.
What's that film? Do you ever see the film The Invisible Man?
Oh yeah.
You're
That's
like that.
so jumpy, that film.
Oh my god, it is. It's freaky. But you're like that. Like you still have to walk or run places or get on a scooter or something like. But you're just invisible.
A scooter just going on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
You can go through things though. That's the one thing. You can go through things. Like you can invisibly walk through the walls. Do you know what I mean?
That's being a hypocrite.
It's not. I'm saying like you're invisible. You're not tangible. Nobody can touch you. You just don't have the ability to fly. That's a whole different superpower.
What if I snuck onto a plane?
Oh my god. Have you been listening to me? I just said you can get on the bus, you can get on the stuff.
Okay.
Like that's why I'm saying the only thing you could, like, if you're not going to shops and shopping invisibly and taking things, I mean, you can get on a flight for free. You can't fly to Ireland or fly to Spain, but you can get on the airplane for free because you're invisible. Like you just sneak onto any plane. But the only thing is it's only 24 hours, so you can have 24 hours in like
I could be like on a plane, fly somewhere like Australia, but then when the 24 hours is up, I'm not invisible. So I have to pay for a flight home.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I'll pass. Hours. No thanks. I'll just stay where I am.
That's what I'm saying. I think you just take the money and then pay for a flight somewhere.
Yeah.
Right, moving on. Because Niamh's getting too confused with that question.
I wasn't getting confused. You didn't give me the rules and regulations of the surrounding factors.
It's a hypothetical question.
Yeah, so there should be hypothetical answers. Like if I can fly wherever I want.
Yeah, but I said no. So right,
moving
on.
Everything.
Right, if you could trade places with anyone for a week, who would it be and what would you do?
Oh Jesus Christ.
The same but different to the last question. I mean, you're someone. You're Kim Kardashian. You're Donald Trump.
I would not pick to be Donald Trump. I don't think I could.
I'd be Donald Trump and jump off a bridge. No, I'm joking.
I don't think I could handle the hate, which he brings on himself. But however,
I'd just like to see if he actually has money. I'd pay his taxes. I'd be Donald Trump and I'd pay taxes and give all his money away.
Oh God, is that your final answer?
No. I actually don't. Well, potentially, because I actually don't know who I'd be.
Who the?
Probably like Kim Kardashian. Just get all the goss.
Get all the goss, yeah. Isn't that such a typical answer though? Yeah. Not being bad, like
right. Well, what's your answer?
Like obviously, no. Like the first person I thought of was like obviously a Kardashian. Like,
yeah.
Like, but I'm thinking like if it wasn't a Kardashian,
I'm trying to think who seems like. I don't know, like someone who kind of has a private life that you'd like to know what they do. But I suppose if you're being them,
like Keanu Reeves.
No,
he's really private.
Yeah.
Well, he's actually so ordinary, like, which is so cool. Yeah. I could talk to him. Won't be afraid of him.
Like an Irish politician and try and make some changes in a week.
Yeah, make changes in the country we no longer live in.
Mm. Yeah, no, I don't really care for that. But what was I gonna say?
Oh, I'd probably pick if I could be anyone for a day. Is it?
No, you're them for a week, right? So, where's it gone?
I'd try to become the smartest scientist in the world. I'd be whoever that is. I'd be the smartest scientist in the world, and I'd try find a cure for all cancers as best I could, or I'd get more of a lead way of a survival rate for all cancers.
But what if that's not it? What if they actually are telling the truth? And there is no, so you just waste.
No, I think there probably is, but I'm like in a new initiative like thing.
I have a question here. If you could trade places with anyone for a week, who would you be and what would you do? That was the question.
Right, so I'd be someone who can cure cancer.
Right, okay. That's a good one. So then you take all the knowledge with you and like, right, this
people are going to be like, you want to cure cancer, but right now we're in a free pandemic.
No.
Well, obviously there's a vaccine now that everyone's like, oh, it works, so.
Yeah. Do you know what? I think I'd be... now I know what I do for 24... No, because that's not enough time. I'd be someone who works in... I'm going to get the place wrong. Is it Area 51 in America?
Where they say aliens are?
Yeah, I'd be someone in there and try to figure it, like, see what's going on.
I think that's a whole lot.
Yeah, but I want to find out if it is or isn't. No? I mean, you're telling me that's not true, but
I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying
that like there actually is or isn't a cure for cancer.
I like to believe there is.
No, well, I hope there is, but I hope we're wrong with our conspiracies that there is and the government's hiding it from us, because
that's pretty shitty.
Do you get me? Like them ones where obviously medicine, drugs, pharmaceutical stuff is
like there's so many like documentaries about that stuff.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, I hope eventually we do have one, and it's not a case of we actually do have one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'd actually...
That's an interesting... The Area 51 one's actually interesting.
Yeah, because I thought that, and then I was like, oh my God, I could go there for 24 hours and be invisible and see everything. But
can you time travel when you're...
No. What I think no, I don't actually have a time travel question.
Do you know I have to ask these rules and regulations?
Yeah, but we're moving on from the invisible. When you can't time travel, you can literally... You're invisible and walk through walls. That's all you could do. So we were just robbing banks, right? But... moving on to this question, I'd be the top person in Area 51, because I wouldn't like to go there for the week and then my access card gets denied where the aliens are. So I'd be the head of Area 51, whoever the manager is there. I'd be them for a week. And Dave would be a scientist. Right, moving on.
Feel the breath of my
Would you rather have the ability to breathe underwater or breathe in space?
Breathe underwater.
Really?
The chances of me going to space are very, very, very slim.
No, I agree. I would rather breathe underwater. But
if I got propelled from a plane,
I mean,
maybe
if we're
that
in
would
the
come
year
handy.
3000 and Elon Musk has us all living on Mars.
No, we're making a new rule. You're not mentioning the year 3000 for at least another 5 episodes. God, every single episode. The year 3000. Like, what?
No, but it's just such an easier number. What do you want me to say? The year 2096?
You won't even make it to 2100. Like,
I know. Stop. Leave me alone.
Oh, yeah,
right, so we both... Yeah, actually, you don't know how long.
Because you have so much faith in Elon Musk that he might have us living in space. He could also have us living.
He wants us all to go to Mars, and he's working on building houses on Mars.
He's doing a lot of stuff. He's making
Well, he's just overtaken Jeff Bezos as the richest man in the world, so he's on his way.
Well, Elon Musk is also, I think he's the one building bricks as well.
Building bricks?
What? Yeah, I'll actually share the video with you. She just smacked herself in the face with the phone.
Right, so we both breathe underwater. I want to be a mermaid.
Yeah. And then you can sing part of your world.
No, but yeah. I want to be Ariel. Next one. If you could have one superpower, what would it be? You have any superpower?
Shoot spaghetti from my fingers. I don't know why I said that. That was just the first thing that came to my head.
Never go hungry. Spaghetti.
And you can
alphabet spaghetti, or like spaghetti bolognese,
like spaghetti bolognese.
Oh, okay, that's not.
Because alphabet spaghetti, like
you can just spell things.
Oh God.
That's
not me fun.
Final answer done.
No, that's not my final answer. What's your final answer?
I'd want to be Elastigirl. I think about
Elastigirl.
this. I think about this on the regular. No, I want our power. I don't want our life. I want our power.
I would love, actually, if you could be an incredible, you have to have like an incredible superpower. So that's a different story.
What?
Like, you want to be Elastigirl. So if I was to pick someone else out,
no, well, I don't want to be Elastigirl. I want to have that ability that she has to be
stretch.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
I'll explain it when you give yours.
Okay, so I think I will pick.
You can have any superpower: flying, invisibility.
Flying. I'd pick flying.
Of course you would.
Well, the spaghetti thing isn't really sustainable, because it'd be a mess everywhere.
Like,
imagine me trying to suck the spaghetti back up my fingers. Do I have even that ability? Or can I just shoot it?
Yeah. Well, no, it's
like, what's
your
the point
power.
of it? I could feed world hunger.
You're the one with spaghetti.
I'm sticking with spaghetti. I'm sticking with shooting spaghetti from my fingers, and I'm gonna solve world hunger.
Niamh's shooting spaghetti from her fingers, and I look like spaghetti because I'm Elastigirl. No, so I said I'd pick mine because I think it's one of the best ones, and it's so underrated.
But what? Because so you're stretchy.
I can turn off a light in bed and not have to move. I can So you
buy a bleeding stick.
Your half serious one was flying. I can stretch my legs and walk across the world.
How stretchy are you? That has to be some.
Have you seen Elastigirl? She turned into a parachute to save the kids.
A parachute's different than stretching your legs halfway across the world.
Well, when plane's taking off, I can jump onto it and hold onto it.
Yeah, but she struggles even when she's the parachute. She's like,
I build up my strength. I'm a better
I don't think it's strength. I think it's about stretch.
Yeah, but it's still the ability. Like, I mean, I'd still like a simple life, like to just like be able to turn off the telly, but not actually get up and turn off the telly. Like, that's just.
Well, do you know what? You can be stretchy, and I'll help you build up your strength by feeding you spaghetti whenever you want to.
Right, so spaghetti hands and Elastigirl.
Spaghetti fingers.
Spaghetti fingers.
Fucking hell, get it right.
Wait, what about your toes? Just your fingers or just a
spaghetti
and sauce from your toes?
Oh, but what if I couldn't control it? My nerves, like, you just squirt out like sauce
when
in your toes.
When you're learning to use your powers, you probably will just like get a fright and spaghetti.
I sneeze.
That's your power. You are made of spaghetti.
Yeah, right. We'll go with that.
Right.
Sauce on my toes and spaghetti from my fingers. Orders up. Ding ding.
I think that was right. I had one last one, and this is more. It's not well, it is hypothetical, but right. So
I forget these points are
actually
working because I'm like a minute ago I was like swinging it around my head.
Right. So there's a bag of marbles put in front of you. Right.
Okay.
There's 99 blue ones and 1 red one.
Right. Don't make me do math.
There's 100 marbles in the bag. 1 is red, 99 are blue, right? You can take as many marbles out of the bag as you want. The blue ones equal $1 million instantly into your account, right?
Right.
But the red one is death. It's not necessarily you're going to drop dead in that moment, but you're going to have like a slow death and you're going to die. You're not going to live out your full life. Within the year, you'll die.
Right.
How many marbles are you taking out of the bag? Or are you taking any? Like, are you risking it?
So I have to take the red one as well?
No. So there's a bag. You can't see into the bag. You just know there's 100 marbles in there. You stick your hand in, pull out a marble. If it's blue, $1 million. Again, blue, $1 million. You could take out 99 blue ones and have $99 million. But as soon as you take out the red one, you've none of the money. So you could take out 3 blue ones, and if you go for a 4th one, that could be red. You don't have any of the money, and you're going to die within a year. Like, you're not just going to drop dead in the spot. You still have a year of your life, but
oh god,
you can choose to not take any balls, but that's not very good for our last few minutes of the podcast.
Like, it's the risk you take, though.
It
isn't
is, yeah. That's
it's like what
do you do it?
It's like the post I seen on Instagram about coronavirus. You're given a bag of jelly beans, and 2 of them jelly beans will kill you.
It's not the same. It's money
but
or
it
death.
is because basically the analogy is that you wouldn't go into a bar if you knew 2 people had coronavirus.
Well, yeah, true. But come on, back to your question.
No, I wouldn't take any.
You wouldn't take any?
No. No.
Wow.
No. If I was new, I'm saying it. If I was now, like, I'm working, having a part. If I was poor, and I had like, it depends the situation.
No, like right now,
well. Like
someone knocks on my door now with a bag of marbles.
See, I'd be unlucky, and I'd pick the red one.
I would pick one. I would pick one. And if it was blue, I'd stop there. Although in the moment, I'd probably like, oh my god, pick another one.
Because you're like, oh, I picked one that was blue. Like, there's 90. What are the chances? Like,
yeah, I would 100% pick one. Because then you have $1 million. I'd be happy with just $1 million. Invest it, make more.
You could be happy
Buy
with $1 million,
Bitcoin.
or you could have picked the red one.
Well, yeah, if I do, that's how it's meant to be. What will be, will be. And if it's for you, it's
if you pick the red one, can you pick more after that?
No, because you don't get any of the money. Like, you could pick 10, have 10 million, you'd be like, right, I'm going for 11th one. You're being...
And I could pick the red one out.
And you pick the red one. You don't get any of the money you previously picked.
See, that's like a double-edged sword, isn't it? Because if you pick the red, you're hoping, right, I have a year to live. I'm going to die within the year. Let me pick some marbles and give me a few million so I can go around and do whatever I want.
Well, no, because then you know you can keep taking them out and have 99 million then.
Yeah, but...
So the whole point is the red is like... It's like in a game show or something like that. Like, I mean, if you get the wrong one, you're out. Tough luck. You don't get to keep the money you got before.
Yeah,
or keep
no,
going.
I wouldn't pick any. Life's too precious for that.
I heard that question on a podcast I listened to before, right? And like that... one of the people said they wouldn't pick any because they kind of have a big fear of death, so they're like not risking it. There's a fella who's always said he'd pick 4, right? And then one day they had one of their friends on the podcast and he brought a bag of marbles, but it was only 10 marbles.
I'm curious. I want to do this now.
So there was 9 blue marbles and 1 red marble. Or they could have done 100 marbles. I'm not too sure, right? The fella who said he'd pick 4 picked 4. He picked I can't remember if he picked 2 blue ones or 3 blue ones, but he picked a red one out of the 100 that were in the bag.
Oh my God.
And then the fella who said he'd never pick any, he'd done it just for that episode, he picked one, and I think he picked like 5 or something, and he never got the red ball, and he was like, right, well, like, I'm not gonna keep going. But their man who said I would pick 4, definitely I'd pick 4, he got the red one within the 4.
Well, there you go.
It's mad.
Now, would curiosity kill me in the moment, and I'd be like, right, I'll pick one, probably.
That's what.
But if you're just asking me,
I couldn't. Someone couldn't say that to me. Like, I like instant transfer $1 million, and I'd be like, no. Although I am kind of afraid of death, I'd be like, right, I have a year, it'd be grand.
Yeah, once I don't know how it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, they had changed. I think they kind of changed it in theirs. That was like, you're actually gonna die like a slow, painful death. Yeah, like that. I didn't want to be that like tragic way.
Oh God.
So it's just like you die within a year. Like, I don't even think they give a year time frame. They're just like, because it's not an instant die. You do die. Like, you suffer.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, they are my hypothetical questions.
They were good. Well done.
Thank you very much.
But yeah,
Here every night of the week.
Right, so we're gonna wrap up for this week's episode. There'll be a new episode out obviously next Monday as usual.
Yep. Hope you enjoyed our hypothetical questions, and even DM us some of your answers, or if you have other questions for us, like hypothetical ones, send them in to us.
Some hard ones. They're really good.
Really, what is the saying? Scratch your brain, get your brain thinking, whatever it is. But yeah, so our Instagram is @thewordgirlsclub, all one word.
Same on Facebook.
Yeah.
Same on Twitter is
just
Word Girls Club. But if you go on to our Anchor, anchor.fm, the link is on our Instagram. You'll be able, our link tree.
If you go to our Instagram and go to the link, it has all our social media and all the places to listen to the podcast. So everybody have a great week.
Yes, hunters.
You do you, boo. Bye.
Bye. Have a good one.